Anyway, we're going to be jumping in and watching Races, a crap cover about D&D by cami-cat, and Rick agrees with me. It was a crap halftime show. It's good to know. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this kind of content, smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. If you like cami-cat, tell us in the comments when this gets uploaded what your favorite one is about cami-cat that you really like, or maybe they merged or collabed and you were like, hey, you definitely need to check this one out if we haven't already done it. But yeah, let's jump in and do this.
So you picked your class, hold on to your ass, it's gonna get crass, cause race, part of the role you can play, some sentient clay, a he, she, or they, a beast who gets real snarly, and a regular dude named Charlie. If homebrew's free, a big talking tree, welcome to a crap guide to D&D.
Oh, I get it now, it's a crap guide to D&D, so it's just gonna be like, hey, I want to tell you a little bit about D&D, but it's not
enough.
But not enough to really help you out. D&D. I really wish I found like a group near me that would play D&D.
A big fucking bird, you got some wings so that you can fly, and if non-weapon melee is what's preferred, they got sharp talons to bitch scratch a guy, or maybe you're more of an Asimar, still avian if you lower the bar, angelic people with radiant energy or darkness if you flap your wings edgily. Bugbears aren't actually bears at all, more like beastly orcs, and they're just as tall, but oddly sneaky, and your arms are long, so you're really freaking good at playing basketball. But if going full beast is a little too far, you can always do half and decide to be a centaur, charging the enemy so they can't readily get steadily back up while you stomp on them deadly. For the sneaky bunch of the changeling school, you can make it disguise kids a wordless tool. You can change your face to whatever race. There's nearly no limit to who you can fool.
So basically, she's listing off every race that you can play right now, or a creature that you can find in D&D. Oh, yeah, it all depends on the dungeon master. They allow you to pick a race, or like you'll come across these creatures in the game.
Okay.
Your world is your imagination.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
we played it once, and I just didn't get really into it that much.
Yeah, I get it. You were just like, yeah, this is boring. You fell asleep, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Josh C98, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Disguise kid's a wordless tool. You can change your face to whatever race. There's nearly no limit to who you can fool. Dragonborn, no, not the Skyrim kind, are like the kid at the bar that'll find dragons really hot, so now you shoot acid or whatever the color your parents preferred acid. A difficult dwarf.
So, Dragonborn in like Skyrim, like they said, is basically it looks like a human or an elf or an orc, and you inherit like the soul of a dragon, and every time you kill a dragon or a wyvern, because it's really not a dragon, you obtain its soul and you unlock these cool abilities, and you speak dragon like fire, frost, freezing time. Dragonborn in D&D is basically your humanoid form, but you're a dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can't fool anybody. You're literally part dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bar that'll find dragons really hot, so now you shoot acid or whatever the color your parents preferred acid. A difficult dwarf with a beautiful beard. You work with your hands and are physically sturdy. You seem informed about rocks, which is weird. Try not to obsess or obsess will get wordy. Elves are hopeless bricks, a dozen flavors to match and mix. They live a long time, don't sleep, step trance, and they're hard to be charmed, so bards keep it in your pants. Pick a furball to be a chill-ass cow, most of which have a druidic vow. And don't ask how, but they get turned invisible, which is a big concern. Ganassi, elemental genie bastards, whatever four elements that they have mastered in some way, lets them do cool shit like waterbend or have a fight breathing armpit. Get Yankee and get.
I played as a genie once. It was the air genie though. I didn't have flaming armpits. Sorry.
Elves that look like they want to die. All they're about is how they clash. Been around 40 years and the lore's still trash. Short stack. Gnome happy short folk who are smart and wise and cunning and know how to crack. It's a good camouflage, be it sneaking or magic or a cool roguish montage. Whack is the goblin. Small size hits hard on your noggin. Their nimbleness makes it hard to keep pace. They'll hide and bide, quick slide and hit your face. Muscles are in, though I have bias, so the hottest IMO is Goliath. They're 8 feet tall, have steel for their balls, and can shrug off damage like one-man riot. Half elves them up to me.
How'd you like that one? You're like, what? So weird.
Skills of D&D, extra points to spend on 2 abilities, and skills up the ass, the best of both races. And backstories usually come from stupid places. Half-orc, like I said, muscles are in. You're a ruthless brute who fights to win. Your crits get crits, and you can terrify. And if you feel like it, you can say no when you die. If your luck is nasty, the halfling is good. You re-roll ones and win like you should. You're hard to scare, so go party with a dragon, and you can slip through if he's angry off the flagon. Humans get a little bit of everything. They like gimmicks or special flair or...
So halflings, is that... What are halflings in D&D?
You know, I've never played a halfling in D&D, so I don't know.
Okay, because I know they call hobbits
yeah, it's like
halflings in
I
Lord
figure
of
it's
the
like the
Rings.
same thing. A hobbit is a halfling. Josh C98, thanks for the super chat. We'll read it here in a second when we're done with this one.
Or anything, the all-around average, you know how it is, and the perfect pick if you're boring. Races, all the races. Races, all the races. There's plenty to choose from, too many, so come witness the list of this guide to all of the races. All the races. Hobgoblin. They trust in a code, be it God or communism or giant toad, they're a prideful chode. So whenever you fail, the more watcher you try means you go beast mode. If you're an edgy avian, the Kenku sneaky, agile and crafty could easily lie. They can mimic voices to be a bit cheeky, too bad they get bullied because they can't fly. The kobold is a mischievous one, they hate bright light and there's often more than one.
So you've seen a kobold. It's in World of Warcraft. It's like the... I don't even know how to describe it. It has like this little like backpack thing with a pitchfork. Not pitchfork, a mining tool, a pickaxe. Yeah, and you're just like, what are these? These things are ugly. It was one of those. Not a murloc.
Oh,
A kobold.
They can trick dumb fools and steal their jewels, but ganging up together can be pretty fun. Guess it's scaly hour, cause lizard folk have sticks up their ass and can't take a joke. They can bite and craft to stay a while underwater and have harder scales to block cannon fodder. Loxodon are straight up elephants. Their large size, thick hide that makes them dense. Got trunks to smell, are wise and mostly merry, but piss one off and you'll see why they're damn scared. Wanna breathe underwater? Lakanta's a fish! A straight up fish. Literally just a fish. Your armor stats high, you get tons of resistance. The stage you die, you're still just a fish. Big beastly bully, stamina door. Got horns to charge if you run pretty far. Make them shit their
You know what a minotaur is, right? Okay. I don't have to go over that one. Minotaur, centaur, stuff like that.
We're still just a fish. Big beastly bully, stamina door. Got horns to charge if you run pretty far. Make them shit their pants while you're at it. Being big and scary is a habit. Speaking of orcs, superstitious and strong, but also often wrong with a -2 to int. That's okay, so to say you're aggressive and massive.
My favorite.
Your favorites and orcs? Alright. Fair enough.
That's what I always play
Yeah,
in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you want to be Gul'dan, don't you?
No.
No, you don't want to be Gul'dan? I swear she wants to be Gul'dan.
No.
Superstitious and strong, but also often wrong with a -2 to int. That's okay, so to say you're aggressive and massive. A lot of angry parents means they're rarely passive. Cat girls are joys. The Baxia's here. Obsessed with stuff and quite the sights here. Best like a cat, god plus climb far. Tons coats like leopard, tiger, and jaguar. Tiefling is a demon with a lot of looks. They're horny and hot and often a provoker in the lore anyway. A lot of hate. It's normal, I guess, when you're a panty soaker. If you want to be bigger reptilian, who's strong and harder than Torto. Has a shell that's AC as a million. So have fun being a hermit immortal. Triton is just an aquatic elf who evolved itself in the continental shelf. So you're basically Aquaman. Fish can understand you, know they won't do your laundry just because you demand to. The verdant, like a
I think next time somebody asks me, like, hey, what do you know about D&D? Like, what kind of B should I put in there? I'll just, like, refer them to this because it just goes over. It seems like it's going over every single one. And I'm like, I'm just amazed that she can rap all of this.
goblin but pretentious. Got some mind powers that make mystics contentious. Got a bunch of passive shit. What is this? Peace hour? Come back and talk to me when you learn real power. You want to see pure blood like humans.
You want to talk about real power?
Sneaky. Never make a day with one to hear they're flaky. Manipulative bunch with magic resistance. Don't take their oral offer no matter the persistence. Spirit human mix is a Kalish star. Got a lot of mind shit that's really bizarre. Like telepathy, dream protectively. Like angels if they couldn't be effectively. The shifters like a half lycanthrope with 4 different types and exclusive features. You can't transform, at least not fully, so you'll often look more like a freakish creature. Fake hybrids are a random fusion of aquatic things like a squid or a crab. Get bonuses depending on which one, so have some big pincers for new ways to stab. Warforged, robots forged for. Don't eat or sleep or breathe, and what's more, you're tanky as well, being hard to steal. The only downside, you'll never truly feel. But Dalkin tells us, nobody's perfect. Look like Navi people without the long neck. They got lots of bonuses to smarts, not shocking. Good luck ever getting one to stop talking. And that's a lot. And always remember, class race importance is pretty seldom. Use whatever you fancy. Make a chubby fighter dancing. Now you know how to pick your race. You're welcome. Races, all the races.
Through, like, everything.
Races, all the races. There's plenty to choose from, too many, so come witness the list of this guide to all of the races. All the races.
So catchy.
It is.
So, like,
It's
I
very
like
good.
this because it went through, like, basically every single race.
Right.
And I've played, like, a lot of D&D campaigns, and I can tell you that we haven't had every single race in D&D. It's, like, practically impossible. Yeah, because it's up to the you know, DM master, dungeon master, yeah, DM. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a brain fart tonight, guys. But because sometimes it's like this kind of era, and then you can do like a Star Wars D&D, you can do a Lord of the Rings D&D. There's like a lot of different styles of playing D&D. Just yeah. So it doesn't have to be like what they're doing.
Like
so,
World of Warcraft.
There could be, yep, I've been in a World of Warcraft D&D. So there's a lot of cool stuff that they can do to it. You don't have to follow the rules all the way through when it comes to particular races and stuff like that, because it's the DM's discretion. Because in the long run, the guidebooks and the races and everything that are in it are meant for there to assist you.
So just there to help.
Yeah, just there to help.
Like of like a guide.
Kind of like, yeah, like a guide. Yes, yes. Anyway, guys, as always, if you enjoyed this, remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, let us know if there's any more cami-cat that you want us to check out in the comments below when this video gets uploaded. All right, guys, much love.